So when you are converting things that are not the metric system and you have something where you're going from, let's say, feet to yards, or maybe you're going feet to meters, we use something called dimensional analysis, or a T-chart is another word. You might have heard them called a ratio table in middle school. So I want you to go ahead and make sure you're writing these notes on page 29. That's where we're at, page 29. So we're going to put that this is dimensional analysis, or called a ratio table, or a T-chart. Now there are 6 steps that we like to go through for dimensional analysis. First thing we're going to do is we're going to start with what we're given, just like in GERC. And you want to make sure that you're putting the correct units. Second step we're going to do is go ahead and find the conversion factor. So that's like we've got 12 inches in 1 foot. That would be your conversion factor. Now this can have multiple steps. May have many steps to it, so you have to think about that first before you go ahead and do it. Our third step is we're going to go ahead and multiply everything that is side by side. And divide by the bottom after you multiply it. Our next step after we have our answer is to round the answer to 2 decimal places. And second to last step, we want to write the correct unit in for our answer. And that goes at the end. And last but not least, you want to box in your answer. Okay, so we know which one is the correct answer there. After we have our notes here, you can go ahead and pause if you need to write in all of these. We're going to do some practice problems on page 28. So that's the even page right across from these notes where you were putting in your conversion chart for the horrendous soup that you made before the dimensional analysis. So we're going to move on over there. So you should have a chart somewhere up here with all your conversions. Okay, you don't need to write this. It's just where all your conversions are. Okay, and we're on page 28. Miss that. So you want to be on page 28 right here. So first thing we're going to do is a problem where we are converting. So I want you to write this down with me. We're going to convert 36 inches into feet. So we want to remember that there are 12 inches in 1 foot. That's our conversion factor right there. And we're going to set up our T-chart. So we have what we're given, again, is 36 inches. Now we're going to draw out a T showing that we're converting to feet. So we've got inches to feet. Now we go ahead and put, all right, we're trying to get rid of inches because we know when we have a fraction, if inches are right here, they're kitty-cornered to each other so they can cancel out. And that leaves us just with feet, and that's what we want. So now we can put in our conversion factor right there, that we've got 12 inches in 1 foot. So our next step is to go ahead and multiply and divide. So we know we're going to have 36 times 1 divided by 12. So feel free to use your calculator as necessary, but you're going to do 36 times 1, which keeps it as 1. 36 divided by 12 gives us 3, and then we notice that our feet were the last units there, and that's what we wanted. So we put that in there and then box in on our answer. All right, our second problem, we're going to go ahead and convert 4 cups to gallons. Now, there are 16 cups in 1 gallon. So that's our conversion factor there. So again, we're going to write our givens. 4 cups going to gallons, always on top, what we're looking for. And then we're going to put cups on the bottom so that we can cancel it out and are left just with gallons. Then we'll go ahead and put in our conversion factor. We know there are 16 cups in 1 gallon. So now that we have our conversions in, we're going to go ahead and do the math. So 4 times 1, because they're side by side there, divided by 16 because it's underneath here. And we're going to go ahead and get a fraction or a decimal of 0.25 gallons. So feel free again to use your calculator, or if you get 1/4 gallon, that works also. So another practice one, we're going to convert 3 miles to feet. There are 5,280 feet in 1 mile. So we'll go ahead and write out what we're given, 3 miles to feet. So go ahead and try that one out, see if you can get it. Once you do that, then go ahead and try out number 4, where you're going to convert 53.2 miles to a marathon. And we have 26.2 miles in 1 marathon. I'm just going to put mara. So I'm going to let you set that up on your own, and then you'll want to come and check your work with me or Miss Hall to see that you have it correct.